The Last Stop. Late one night, Jenna boarded the last train home. The subway car was nearly empty, save for a few scattered passengers dozing off. The dim lights flickered as the train jerked forward, the sound of the rails echoing in the quiet car. As the train entered a tunnel, the lights went out completely. In the pitch black, Jenna heard the faint sound of someone whispering her name. She turned her head, but all she could see was darkness. Her heart raced as the whispering grew louder, more insistent. Suddenly, the lights flickered back on. The car was empty, completely deserted. Jenna stood up, her hands shaking. She moved toward the door to the next car, but it was locked. The train screeched to a halt in the middle of the tunnel. The doors slid open, revealing only darkness beyond. As Jenna peered into the void, a cold wind rushed in, carrying with it the sound of distant footsteps, slowly approaching. She backed away, but the footsteps grew louder, closer, until she could almost feel the presence of someone, or something, standing just outside the door. The lights flickered again, and in that brief flash, she saw them. Shadowy figures standing in the darkness, their faces obscured, their eyes glowing faintly. The lights went out again, and in the darkness she felt icy fingers wrap around her wrist. A voice, barely more than a breath, whispered in her ear, "You shouldn't have stayed on this train." The last thing Jenna heard before she was pulled into the dark was the sound of the train doors closing behind her. The train started moving again, emerging from the tunnel, lights flickering back on. The car was full of sleepy passengers, unaware that one of them was missing. The train continued its journey, as if nothing had ever happened.